But I want to go. I love Jenny.
Yeah, I know, babe. We all did.
I want to go to church with you.
Listen, you and me are gonna have our own service later, all right? Just the two of us. And you'll have loads of fun at Second Lisa's with Belle. Come on, sweetheart.
All set, then? Looks like it.
Gil.
Thank you for coming.
As if I'd stay away.
I wouldn't blame you if you had. Everything I've put you through. Or because I wouldn't admit that you were right.
As if any of that matters today.
Today it matters even more.
I'm so sorry.
There is one last thing that you could do for her. Me, Dad, and David, we're going to carry her into the...
Hang on. Be honoured. Be honoured.
Not yet. Our wedding day. That's the last time I wore this suit. I need a moment, please.
We should have kept our powder dry. We should never have mentioned Katie's name.
Well, we had to say something to the police. I mean, who else hates us enough to drop us in it?
Now she won't stop talking. Where's it going to end? She's intent on bringing us down.
Morning. Lovely day.
Yeah, it's exactly 14 till the festival, so make it snappy.
Anything you'd like to tell your brother?
You said tomorrow.
I changed my mind.
Sorry I'm late.
Is someone going to enlighten me?
You know you tasked me with finding a new investor.
Oh, what, when you tasked yourself with losing us a small fortune, yeah?
Steve has funds that he could invest.
Steve has lots of funds.
Absolutely, definitely not.
We need a massive injection of cash, and we need it now.
And I thought I'd been headhunted for my encyclopedic knowledge of popular music.
There must be another way.
Trust me, there isn't.
But there is one condition.
Oh, come off it, Steve. You know they're desperate.
Hey!
You've got an empty stable block. I'm sure Katie would welcome some healthy competition.
I said that if he agreed, we'd throw it in for the first 12 months.
Very generous of you.
But if you've got other options, I'll take my cake and leave you in peace.
We have a funeral to attend. Nicola will bring you up to speed on the figures and the projections. They're not to leave the building.
Oh, I couldn't get away. Twins weren't keen on stopping with the childminder. Couldn't get through to Brenda on a mobile.
Hang on. Are you looking for Brenda?
Well, seeing as this is where she lives, her house, yeah. Of course I'm looking for Brenda.
Well, she left over an hour ago. I thought she was with you.
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing? Thought I was seeing you at the church.
Well, it's going to be tough for you. And Cameron's going to be there with Chaz.
Since when have you ever been bothered about that?
Since I got it wrong about him.
We can all walk down together and sit together. You don't have to be on your own.
No. Can't face it. Or Nikhil. It's just too many people being too upset.
I know she was late coming to us, but she was one of us who should be there.
It would mean a lot to Brenda.
I need to get changed.
Right, we can wait. We'll have a brew.
No, I'll just see you there, all right?
But we will see you.
I know you want to be left alone.
Oh, Dad, you're fine. Sit down. Look at us. Big smiles. Motley.
It was a wonderful day.
We thought we were going to spend the rest of our lives together. And please don't say at least you'll have your memories.
When you were Molly's age, whenever you hurt yourself, I'd pick you up, kiss you better, make you smile, and send you on your way.
It's a bit more than a grazed knee this time, Daddy.
If you hurt, I hurt. No matter how old your children are, that never changes.
Everything I threw at you about Archie, you deserve better. Please, you forgive me.
Son, there's nothing to forgive.
We were getting ourselves together. We were getting ourselves a life.
Hindsight. It's a wonderful thing.
Hi. Bod's just text. He said, whatever it takes, Bill will find Brenda.
Find her?
That's all I had left to give her. To Molly. I threw it all away. Oh, God.
Nikhil, what are you doing? Nikhil, do not do this! Don't do it!
Look, the funeral! She's got to be there somewhere.
Hey, tell us what you're looking for and we will find it for you.
It's a wedding album. I threw it out as if it was rubbish.
No, Nikhil, come on. Hey, it's fine. Brenda's got it. She wanted to keep it safe for you. She told you that.
Molly.
No, for both of you.
I just can't believe she's gone, Dad.
Gone? As in gone for good?
Just gone. As far away from him as she can get.
Just... What, and you think she'll be able to live with that? Because if it was Paddy who died and I skipped his funeral, I know I flaming well couldn't.
Katie's got her reasons.
To leg it the day before her best mate's funeral?
Don't look good, does it?
OK, she's getting divorced. I mean, we all have domestics. What's the flaming special about her? She can't hang around for a few hours.
We're all upset, Marlon. No need to take it out on Katie, OK?
I've just had Rishi on the phone. Jay's going to be carrying the coffin, so that lets you off the hook.
Right.
I bet you're relieved.
Please tell me Brenda's sitting in your back room with her feet up and a cup of tea.
No one's seen her. Should I have?
She walked out the house this morning and vanished.
We can't find her anywhere.
She didn't leave a note, a message.
Nothing. And she's so weak from the treatment. She shouldn't be out on her own.
I should have stayed with her last night. I should have known she's not strong enough.
The funeral's in less than an hour.
Right, well, she's not getting out of it that easily. If I'm going to have to sit there through my sister's funeral, then she's damn well going to sit next to me. Right, Cameron, you're driving. Dan, can I have your car keys?
No, I can't. I've got to stay here. We know when they're ready.
Don't be daft. You get going, I'll finish off.
We can manage.
No, I said I'd rather stay here.
OK, well, if we're not back and you don't hear from me, just get them to hold the coffin.
New dresser?
Oh, we don't want to let our Jenny down, do we?
I can't do this, Lise.
Since when? Come here.
I've stood in that church and seen too many coffins go up and down that aisle. Listening to the vicar spouting on about God's will and life everlasting. Too many times.
I'm not looking forward to it either.
God could have took any one of us. Huh? We've had a decent enough innings. How'd you go pick on her? That baby's not one.
Look, you stay here with Belle and the kids and meet us in the pub after.
What will everyone think?
The only person that matters is Jenny. And she won't give a stuff where you are. As long as you remember her.
Oh, I'll remember her, all right.
I love you, Zach Dingle. See you later.
I think we found her.
I knew. The minute I saw the flowers at the crash site.
came here myself this morning. Why wouldn't she?
Brenda, love.
You can't put her in there, Bob. She'll be so cold.
Right, we haven't got long. Chaz could be back in a minute.
out.
No, not until you promise me you're going to be at the
No,
funeral.
I can't do it. I can't sit there and watch Nikhil's heart breaking.
Well, you've got no choice. You're meant to be a friend, family. If you don't go, it's going to look bad. And I need you there. I can't do this on my own.
Oh, I loved her so much.
Yeah, and I love you, and I promise, somehow, when we're together, I'm going to make it right, OK? For him and for Molly.
Right. You're good at raising people from the dead, are you?
We will find a way, OK? You need to accept that this was an accident. It wasn't your fault, and it wasn't mine.
Well, there's no one else to blame, is there, Cameron?
Please. Please, you've just got to get through today. If you love me, you'll find the strength. But after that, you won't have to worry, because I'll be strong enough for the pair of us.
I just wanted to see where they were going to put her.
You're not up to it, though, love. You get tired so fast with your medication.
You're going to need all your strength today.
Let's get you back, change your tights, and come and make you a nice cup of tea.
What was it about him? Why did she hate him so much?
She'll have told you enough.
It was all about you, you know. She loved you. Wanted the best for you. Swore blind Cameron was going to let you down in the end. Poor Jenny. She got it so wrong.
No need to dwell on that now, eh?
She was so precious to me. When she came up for adoption, it was like a gift. I made a promise that I'd always put her first. I'd do everything I could to protect her. But in the end, I couldn't do enough.
No, love, I promise you, you couldn't have done more.
Leaving her there in the ground all alone. She was always so frightened of the dark.
No, it's where she'd want to be, isn't it? Close to you and close to home.
When I saw her in the chapel arrest, behind the curtain, Debbie said she'd looked like she was sleeping. But she didn't. She just looked like she wasn't there.
I'll be with you in a minute.
She's here.
My little girl.
No, love.
You should have consulted me first.
We haven't got time to mess about, and the stables are just sitting there doing nothing.
Katie's stables.
She's gone, Declan. And since you let them stampede through the village, she won't be bringing her horses back either.
I could have my first livery clients in place in a couple of weeks.
That can be arranged. If you like what you've seen.
You'll be the first to know when I've made a decision.
Right, well, we best get off. We're already late for the funeral.
You haven't left me the payment details for the sound people. I'm doing an email to the bank now.
This is the account number and sort code. Make sure it's a fast transfer. If they don't get the cash today, they'll pull the plug. I can't have a music festival without a sound system.
Oh, Declan, your keys. Declan! So, it's just you and me.
Looks like it.
Well, that's your desk. This is mine. I'll have the razor wire installed by this afternoon.
You've got a really high opinion of yourself, haven't you?
Just so we both know where we stand.
I've just taken my girlfriend to Paris, first class. Thought where I stand would have been obvious.
Anna, then.
What do you think? You were there when I got back, were you?
I was in the cellar. Changed the barrels. Can't run out today, can we?
We should get on with it. I flaming hate funerals.
And the rest of us love them.
Paddy not coming then?
Ron. To know things are so bad, he doesn't even feel he can come to a funeral. It's horrific.
At least she'll have our Shadrach up there to keep her company.
Think he made it upstairs?
She was so sensible all the time. I don't know why she was driving so fast.
Where was she going anyway?
Yeah. And at such a speed and all. Seems so out of character.
Well, she's had a horrible accident and it's awful. But us going on about it's not going to bring her back, is it?
I wish.
She loved you. You know that, don't you?
Of course he knows that.
Come on, let's go sit down.
The day that she died, all she could do was talk about you. I'm glad that it was you that found her.
She wanted us to make friends again. And she was excited about your new start. And us making a new start as well.
Okay.
Who will be?
Oh, I love this song. They played it when she walked down aisle.
I wish I'd been there to see her. It must have looked so beautiful.
She was a beautiful person.
The lad's right. From the minute she turned up on that moped, with a pigtail sticking out of the helmet. I never met anyone like her.
You can tell with some people, somehow it shines out of them, you know. Good.
I know, Bet. I know that's how you feel about me.
Can you try to stop fidgeting?
I hate flaming churches.
May I suggest that you keep those thoughts to yourself, Sam?
Ever since I had to sing hymns at Alice's funeral. If there were God, he would have brought her back, wouldn't he?
Don't work like that, Sam.
Bet Nick Hill wishes it did. It's worse when you're left with a baby. Every time you look at him, you see the mum.
She's cutting it fine.
Katie.
Well, Jenny was her best friend. Nothing would keep her away. Andy.
What? Katie's not coming if that's what you want to know.
Not here, Andy. Well, she wouldn't miss this, would she?
Well, a few weeks ago I put money in it, but now I'm not so sure.
Well, she must be on her way. Come on, you live with her. You know what she's up to.
Well, seeing as she packed her bags and moved out yesterday, I've about as much idea as you have.
Why the heck would she leg it?
Well, ask him.
Please remember where you are and what you're here for.
The man's trying to locate his wife.
Moved out where?
If she'd wanted you to know, don't you think she'd have told you? There are times and there are places, and this is neither.
You'll be fine.
I know.
We're here, love. We won't leave you, not yet.
I am the resurrection and the life, says the Lord. Those who believe in me, even though they die, will live. And everyone who lives and believes in me will never die. We have come here today to remember before God our sister Jenny. To give thanks for her life.
Cameron.
To commend her to God.
Do you love me?
Redeemer and Judge.
You know I do.
Her body to be buried and come to
You liar. Say that to Debbie and all, do you? And would that be before or after you've slept with her?
shine on those who mourn the passing.
Look at her like that one more time, and I swear there's going to be 2 funerals here today.